Welcome. It's terrific to be back. It's kind of tough to sometimes let you see what we see. So what we're going to do is I would like to introduce Brian McHale, who's the face of Motorola Solutions headset computing business, as well as our key partner. And how Motorola Solutions goes to market is through our partners, app developers and ISVs. Stephen Aponte from Intelligent Product Solutions, who's been working with us and through Motorola Solutions, has also partnered with Palo Alto Research Center, using patented server technology to help take augmented and virtual reality applications and making it real for the enterprise. So Brian and Steve, tell us what you got.
All right. So like Nicole said, I'm Brian McHale. I'm the product manager for the Motorola Solutions HC1, and I want to kind of introduce this to you. We're actually starting shipment of the device next month in August, so I'm very excited to have it out here in this forum. What we did here was take wearable technology. This is not new to Motorola Solutions. Motorola Solutions for the last 20 years have been working with wearable technologies in the warehouse, wrist-mounted computers, scanners to produce applications for warehouse picking, package sorting, and stuff like that. So this is not a new area for us, but it is taking it to a whole new paradigm shift of now wearing a computer on your head, getting rid of the touch panel, getting rid of the keypad, completely interfacing it with a device with your voice, head gesture, having a virtual 15-inch display so that you can grab information, which we call information snacking. Being able to have information for the enterprise out in the field for field service, maintenance repair operations, healthcare, remote expert applications, which Steve will demonstrate, as well as remote doctor, remote medic, right? Or field medic, I should say. So taking this great technology, having real use cases in the enterprise, and coming up with an outstanding solution that is both productive and a really good ROI for our customers. So, Steve?
Yeah, thanks, Brian. So just a 30-second commercial on IPS and who we are. So we're a small product engineering services firm based out of Long Island. As Nicole and Brian shared, we're a strategic partner to Motorola in both hardware and software. And as we were working with Motorola on the hardware program, we thought it'd be a great idea to develop an app. This app is now known as what we call Entervise, and we're going to show you real quickly what an application on an HC1 looks like. It's hard to demonstrate it to a larger audience like this, so if you want to see it in person, we can do so after the presentation. But we're going to flip through some slides to kind of give you an idea of what this application looks like. So again, Entervise is a voice-enabled, voice-driven system solution that runs on the HC1 that enables real-time collaboration between experts who could be located anywhere in the world and field workers as they go out and troubleshoot and do their everyday job. That could be, as Brian shared, a medic, someone in the healthcare services field, or someone in some maintenance and repair operations field. So if we go to the next slide, so Entervise is a very simplistic application. So when we were designing the app, we thought, or the approach was to develop a minimum viable product. Although it took us a year and a half to get here, because it's a new platform and because we were developing it in parallel to the hardware as the hardware was maturing, that's the reason why it took a year and a half. But as you can see, very basic functionality, and the whole idea is we wanted to get this out into the field and get as much feedback as we possibly could from our customers. So we have a couple of beta applications that are going on right now, one in the nuclear power industry. We're also talking to DoD, as well as some other healthcare use cases and applications. So we're starting to get that feedback now as we're getting ready to launch the product any day now. So here you have three options. You have your library, your camera feed, your request expert. So if we just flip through, we'll just talk through some of these features for the library. So this is essentially similar to your File Explorer on your computer. So being able to voice enable and voice drive, calling up schematics, procedures, documents, manuals, videos, images, whatever you need on a daily basis as you're out in the field. And this is server-client technology. So this data that you see here could be sitting somewhere out in the cloud, somewhere in your local infrastructure, or it could be locally on the device. But to you, it's seamless. So if you see a category here, and I pick one of these categories, and I flip through and I say item 6, right? And then it flips to the next slide to the category. So that was my top level. Here's my second level categories. And on the left side, I have procedures. On the right side, I have images, documents, schematics, and manuals. And again, this is being able to call out easily with your voice what you need while you're working on the task at hand, and doing it with your hands free. So being able to get your hands dirty inside of a machine while accessing this data, as opposed to stepping away from the task and picking up a laptop, a tablet, typing on it, and going through the app that way. So there's maximum efficiency here. So if we go into one of these items, I say item 9, and I come into this boot installation guide. Now I see a PDF in clear view, this display emulates a 15-inch monitor in my eye. So it's almost like a laptop sitting right in front of your face, but now it's in your eye. Now I have the ability with my head to gesture through the document. When I move my head, I can pan around the image. If I use my voice, I can zoom in by saying zoom level 3, which the next slide will show you as I zoom in. So now I'm zoomed into the document. I can go through each step and troubleshoot my task. If I want to stop the image from moving, I could just simply say freeze document, and the PDF will stop where it is, and as I'm working on that step, the document will stay there. I can say control document, and that document will start moving again, and I can pan up and down and around. Go to the next slide. We'll talk about the camera request expert feature. So your request expert, so this is where I'm out in the field, I'm troubleshooting, I was going through my PDF, and I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything in my procedure, and it's just not working. I need to call upon someone. I simply say one command, request expert. That sends me into this enterprise lobby, which is where experts who are waiting for me can visually see I'm asking for assistance. And when I connect to John in real time, we go into this session where John can now see what my camera sees. As you can see on Brian's device, he's got a USB camera attached to his device. I don't have mine. But here is where John can connect with me. He can see what my camera sees. He can take pictures from my camera wherever he's sitting in the world, and then he can annotate in real time on top of the image. You heard Nicole say earlier today, don't cut that wire. Very similar to that, very John Madden style in real time. I want to make that very clear. So this whole collaboration, the voice, video, and data, is being done in real time. So now I can work with John on my task. He can tell me what to do. Not only can he take snapshots, but there's picture-in-picture video so that he can see, while he's annotating on a snapshot, he can see the video in real time and make sure that I'm cutting the red wire and not the blue one, stuff like that. And it's all about that real-time collaboration and being able to maximize the technician's time as well as the expert's time. And the big ROI in that particular use case, my expert doesn't have to fly across the country to fix a 5-minute problem. And that's what we're targeting. Those are the use cases we're targeting with Motorola.
Thank you very much.
I'll go through one more thing. Can you just hold that?
Yep, absolutely.
So one other thing I just want to point out here is, we built the device for everyday use, 3 to 5 years of use, right? Multiple shift use. So these devices have to be fully adjustable, have to be able to be shared between users. So from our experience in the warehouse, we know what it takes to make a device that can be utilized by different people for multiple shifts. So one is a personalizable firm good, which we call, and that gives you the ability to take that, the optics pod, move it from left to right with just the push of a button, right? So you're able to customize based on your ability to see. Like Nicole said earlier today, take off the modular camera. It's a high-speed USB connection. With the push of a button, you can pull it off, and you have a USB port that you can create a different accessory. The ability to move your near-ear speaker from left to right with the push of a button to adjust for different people's hearing ability. Replace this with a noise-isolating earbud system for a noisy environment. So all this type of stuff makes it usable for the enterprise. Soft goods that all remove and are washable and replaceable. These are things that need to be thought about when you're in the enterprise, when you're sharing devices between users and having everyday use of a device. Also, we come up with a carrying case, so it makes it a tool in a toolbox. So if you're a field user, you throw all your pieces in our little carrying case, you're out in the field. You pull it out, put it on, get right to your work. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
So we're here to help you. We're really excited about the technology. We're excited about meeting new people, ingredient technologies, application partners. So we're here, we're available. If you'd like to see the device, give it a test run, please come find us. We're here the next couple of days, and we really look forward to hearing from you. Thank you again.